What's going on, guys? Anthony here. Going to talk some strength and conditioning over at Legion Jiu-Jitsu here in Hendersonville. Today I want to cover the energy systems, kind of a brief breakdown of what they are, why they're important, and how we apply them and how they apply to MMA, grappling, sports in general, right? So first off, your body takes in the foods that we eat and turns them into fuel. So protein, carbs, and fat. We utilize all of that in order to feed the three energy systems. Okay, and then each energy system is a little bit different in how they produce ATP based on what fuel they're using. All right, so the force fatigability curve. All right, what this means is each energy system puts out a certain amount of power for a certain duration. Okay, so your alactic energy system produces the most power for the shortest amount of time. You're looking at about 10 to 12 seconds. So this is your really explosive, striking, maybe an explosive takedown for jiu-jitsu, but it's very short, all right, before the muscles start to fatigue and before the energy system runs out. The anaerobic lactic system lasts a little bit longer, 60 to 90 seconds, produces high power, but not as high as the alactic before those energy systems starts to fatigue. And then finally you have your aerobic energy system, which is oxidative, right? It runs on oxygen, and this can last for hours. All right, this is the longest duration, but it produces the least amount of power. So looking at the alactic system, you're looking at like your power lifters, your weight lifters, maybe really short sprinting 100-meter sprints are primarily in the anaerobic alactic energy system. Moving on to the anaerobic lactic, maybe a little bit 400-meter sprinters, maybe 150-meter swimmers, things of that nature. And then pretty much anything past 60 seconds, you're looking at aerobic. All right, so you've got MMA fighters, grapplers, football, rugby, soccer, all of things utilize primarily the alactic and the aerobic energy systems. All right, and what does that mean for you? Well, when you're looking to program and train for these specific energy systems, you need to understand how they work. So rule of thumb for energy systems, if your work is less than 1 minute, you're largely in the alactic or anaerobic energy system, right? If your work is longer than 1 minute, you're gonna largely be in the aerobic energy system. For the majority of sports, again, football, soccer, MMA, grappling, you're gonna be looking at aerobic, alactic. So high intensity burst followed by lower intensity, longer durations. We'll be coming out with a lot of different examples on how we train these particular energy systems. But you're looking at really explosive work, maybe 10 seconds of all-out kettlebell swings to train that alactic system, followed by some active rest, which could include any type of mobility work, maybe some technique training where you're getting your heart rate back down. And that's just one example of how we can kind of train the energy systems to make you more proficient in your sport.